When you come into a shop like St Helens Darts Shop, you get the best possible darts for you.
But today we're going to flip that on its head. We're going to get Karl Holden to take us and fit us with the worst possible darts, and then we're going to go to a competition and see how they go.
And we were right to be nervous because a challenge like this has never been attempted before.
He could win the comp.
I'm winning the comp. The rules are simple. Whatever Karl picks us, we must use for the entire competition. We can't alter his setup in any way, shape or form.
If you toy with the flights and stems, we can totally ruin Alex today.
Okay.
I'm sort of looking forward to that right now, to be honest with you. Through the air, they're dreadful.
For context, my average at ADCs is around the 50 mark, and Alex to 65 mark, so can we get anywhere near that?
Right, so whilst Dicko's out there choosing my darts first, I'm a bit nervous about this one, to be honest with you. When we signed up for the ADC at Brass Monkey today, I genuinely thought it was like a bit of a rest week. It's not. It's an actual ADC, which counts. So, yeah, we might have made a bit of an error at this one.
He's using the Luke Littler Gem ones, and he's been religious to these, hasn't he, to be fair?
Okay, done well, yeah.
Straight barrel, 23 gram, and yeah, he doesn't really stray from them. So what do you think we can do to make his life hell today? We want it to be as hard as possible for him. Obviously, we've
definitely change the weight is one thing, but the grip, especially the flights and stems. If you toy with the flights and stems, we can totally ruin Alex today.
Okay.
I'm sort of looking forward to that right now, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But again, probably let's pick these.
Right. Okay.
Just these are an heavy dart. Some people do buy these; they go heavier, believe it or not.
Are they 44 gram?
44 gram. But what would do that? Now you can throw them.
Yeah.
But once you change the wrong flight and stem, it really is. It's just like throwing a wheelbarrow at the dartboard, really. But it's not very stable, you know. And wheelbarrow's probably more stable than them flights.
Right.
So I think if we want to ruin Alex, let's go for these.
So what's putting them flights on them darts? What effect is that gonna have on them?
Your flights are about the aerodynamics. The bigger flights that stabilise your dart, slow it down, but it'll be good through the air. This should be dreadful through the air. Okay. It should go left, right, left, and every dart should land the same way. These tend to do whatever they want.
The darts I definitely don't like. I hate, and I've been quoted saying this on the podcast, I hate like the Scott Williams like shaggy barrel. If you pair that with like a long point, I think that is the worst dart for me. It's obviously not the worst dart in the world because Shaggy throws them quite well, but for me and my game and how I like to hold the dart, I absolutely hate. I hate that style of dart. So if there's anything like that, then it's game over before it even starts.
Let's see how we get on with them. I think
perfect.
I'm
happy with them then, and I hope he isn't. Brilliant. There we go.
Now this video is all about showing you guys that if you get the wrong dart for you, you're not going to be able to throw that well. So it's a double-edged sword, really. I'm kind of hoping that Karl shows that by giving us like literally the worst set of darts possible. But by the same token, I also really want to play well today at the ADC. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but fingers crossed they don't go too hard on us. Oh, what have we got ourselves in for here?
Get a nice longer stem, so what will happen there?
And it adds a bit of weight as well.
Yeah, and because of the colour as well, you'll actually see it. If you video in slow mo through there, you'll actually see the dart going absolutely everywhere.
Lovely.
They land down. They just
perfect.
You can't throw every dart set.
So I've picked Alex's setup for him, and I don't think he can pick me a setup as bad as I've picked him. He's been religious for over a year to his Littler Generation 1. He doesn't change weight. He might tinker with the flights and stems occasionally, whereas I've used every dart imaginable. And it may not be the best, but I think I can throw any dart badly.
I know for a fact that you've screwed me over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We've got a problem with Mikey, right? And it's a big problem. He gets sent every set of darts imaginable under the sun. So he can probably throw everything. Now, whether he throws them well or not, I'm not too sure. So in terms of the shape, the size, the weight, it doesn't matter for him because he's thrown everything in it. But so this is where it gets a little bit tricky for you. But I'm sure that you'll be able to pick something.
Right, I'll go for dart opposite
Don't tell me what I've got.
Right, so I'm not sure what you've got. Right, darts go down to like 10 gram you can buy. The minimum weight's 12, so we've like set 12. So I think something like that. Because they're so light, they will rocket to the board with a tiny flight, but you'll lose your stability. And again, if we put a heavier stem on the back, it's going to totally balance that terrible. So I'm giving him something that if anybody come in the shop with them and said I've got an issue, I would say yes, you've got an issue. Yeah. So I'm going to give him them.
Right.
I think put the extra heavy metal stems on, which weigh 4 grams instead of the usual 1.7.
Right.
Which is totally putting all the weight to the back, which should, with a small flight, should make the dart go all over the place. So I'm picking the absolute opposite to what I would ever advise. So if you want to ruin your darts and be no good no matter who you are...
They look like a barrel I would be able to probably throw.
Yeah, but once we change the flight and stem...
Right, okay, right. Is that where all the hell lets loose?
The flight and the stem is probably... I'd probably say 60% of your setup. A lot of people worry about weight. Weight is fine. You get wrong weight is not a problem. Get the wrong grip and the wrong flight and stem, that is a major issue.
Right, okay.
Every time.
Okay.
So we'll get them.
Yeah.
And we'll take it from there, yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm just a bit worried because he's been out there for 10-15 minutes and I can hear muffled voices but I can't hear what they're saying. I don't know, I think a lot of thought's going into trying to ruin my game, but I'm shit anyway.
Do you know what? They look horrendous.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they look really, really bad.
And sometimes they rocket to the board, mate, and they feel so strange.
Right,
but
okay.
Again...
Right, should we see how... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you know what?
They're not that bad.
Do you know what? Let me have 3 more.
Through the air, they're dreadful. They're kicking right...
Say they got 180.
I'm not calibrated, yeah.
Right. Do you know what? I think you've done him a kipper there.
Yeah.
Right.
Go for them then.
I think that is the perfect setup, right, to screw.
One of them two. Everybody throws differently, see, so what we need is the one that doesn't suit. The one that doesn't suit him, yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll go for them, yeah.
That's minging, by the way. Yeah. Right, let's get them in a bag. And whilst I'm putting these darts in a bag, we're giving you the chance to win a set of darts for under £100. To enter this competition, all you have to do is head down into that comment section and let us know which darts you would like to win. Once you've done that, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you've also liked this video.
After we picked the worst darts imaginable for each other, it was only a short hop, skip and a jump to today's ADC venue, the Brass Monkey in Warrington, which is also the Luke Littler Academy.
Are you ready for the moment of truth?
Not really, no. Am I allowed to just go straight in and have a look?
Straight in.
Do you know you like feel a Christmas present?
Yeah.
It feels like a plastic case. Do you know one you have to cut open with scissors?
Yeah.
Not promising. Right. Oh no. The 15 grams. Not only are they 15 grams, they're so grippy, and I do not like a grippy dart. And the flights and the stems.
And you've got to use them stems, the metal ones.
Yeah.
And you've got to use them white t'other flights.
Can I quickly take them out?
Yeah, get them out. Let's have a look.
This is not looking good. Oh no. No, this is not looking good. We'll have a little throw of these before we play our first match. Wow.
What's your first impressions on them?
T'other.
T'other one.
T'other. Do you know what? They don't actually feel too bad in the hand. I'm gonna play better than you today with these.
Off the bat, what do you think you're going to average overall?
52 for the event.
That's big.
Better than I did in the 55 average, really. Imagine I'd have to stick with them. I'm happy. Do you know what? Thanks, mate. I think you found me a really good dart here.
That's all right.
I'm feeling positive. We'll get them thrown in a minute and we'll see.
How do you feel about them?
I'm actually quite excited to throw them. Obviously, very, they're like Phil Taylor flights at the back, aren't they? Which means my dart's probably going to sit down. Worst case scenario is they don't sit down and they sit at that awkward right angle. That'll be hard to work around, but
Okay.
I'm feeling quite confident.
Right, come on.
Are you going to let me throw?
First throw with him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
First throw's gone well there, isn't it? Huh?
You wouldn't have been able to see that on the camera, but it was like that. It was like a bird with a broken wing. I've hit the board. Yeah, right, we can throw these flat, right? If I get a bit of time getting used to them, I've just got to work on that technique. But we want it to sit in, like that top one there.
Okay.
So I'm going to have another 3 now.
Go ahead.
Right, I don't know how confident I feel now. We could be in serious trouble in there.
What did you average today? I only got one dart in.
Right, after throwing, I've had 2 visits. I don't think I'm going to get a dart double today. So after you giving me my darts,
Yeah.
Are you expecting worse than what you've done for me?
Yeah, because I know what you like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to hand you your bag.
Same again. Plastic. The heavy. It's always a bit of weight to that, which is not good for me. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh dear god, look at them.
Have you seen the flights?
That is horrendous.
And I think
no.
you need to check the bag. There's one more thing in there for you, which is your stems.
Oh god.
Just because they're probably not quite heavy enough, I've added some aluminium stems just to add that extra bit of weight for you.
You're so kind. I wish you wouldn't have been so kind to me. Right, let's put them together. Oh, that is horrendous. That is actually, you've done me there, big time. Look at them. What do they weigh? What is the weight of these?
40 something.
44 grams. Is that even legal? Is that even legal?
Yeah, let's have a little look.
I have to keep that one quiet, mate. Right, let's put one of them up. Oh my god, they feel horrific. I'm going to end up breaking board. I'm going to break the board today. Sorry, I'm going to have to buy some new boards in here.
I don't think they're going to go on too easy, even the aluminium. Yeah, you've got it in enough. Right, let's have a look.
Oh, they are horrendous. It doesn't even go in fully into the thing. You've well and truly screwed me over there. The only good thing is it's a straight barrel. You know, I was saying behind the scenes, if you pick me like something like a Scott Williams type barrel,
Yeah.
I was knackered. But it's a straight barrel, so I might be able to throw them. I suppose there's only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's go and throw them. Look at these, 44 grams. Probably another 2 grams on that, and that ain't gonna stick in. That's not sticking in the board.
See,
Smooth, small points. The only thing is, the good thing about it though, is unlike yours, these are heavy, so they'll travel. I'm not usually very good with heavy darts though, to be honest with you. But here goes, first 3 darts of the day.
get them thrown.
Just the feel of them in the hands, horrendous. Right, it's gone straight.
Oh my god, you're going to be completely fine. You're going to be completely fine.
Okay. 56 scored. 56 great. Give us another. I'll be okay. I mean, it's not going to be pretty.
Oh my god. It's not funny this, because I've actually got a set of darts.
Just press on that bit.
I've got a set of darts, right, that won't stay in the board. And his second visit, he's had a treble 20. I don't know if I'll have one all day.
But the problem is, right, to get a 180, it's going to be like old school. I am going to struggle to get 3. If I get 180 there, even to be honest with you, at 140, I reckon I've done well.
I might have to change the flights if you won't stay in the board at some point.
It's not going to happen.
So you're just going to let me average 10 all day?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's in the treble 20. Oh my god.
Oh my
my days.
Oh dear Lord.
He could win the comp.
I'm winning the comp. I'm going deep. I'm going deep in this comp. That's what I'm doing.
Insane. Actually insane. And I am cooked.
And after those fairly successful practice throws, it was time for my first game of the day. And what a tough start it was going to be for myself. Merseyside county player and all-round nice guy, Clive Rule. And after a rocky start, we both started to find our groove. However, after a few decent visits, I found myself on tops after just 18 darts, which I managed to pin with my first one. The good scoring continued in the second leg for both of us, but after a flurry of great visits from myself, hitting 85, 137 and then 105 after just 5 visits to the board, I found myself on double 10. After the first dart was blocked in the bed, I had to move over to the right. And by some miracle, I found the double which secured the 2-0 win with a fantastic 83.5 average.
So it's time for my first game of the afternoon and I'm facing off against Ben Devine. With this venue not being local to myself, I don't know any of the players I'm coming up against. It was very important I adapt quickly to my new lightweight dart setup, and a treble 20 in my first visit definitely helped calm my nerves. After a trademark single 12 first dart, I show real maturity, a step back, regain composure and pin 2 treble 20s. I find myself 1-0 down, but there are some early positive signs as I open up the second leg with a solid ton. With a few poor visits and my opponent Ben having a decent scoring leg, he finds himself with a shot at 109 for a breaker throw and the match. He pins the treble 20 into single 9 and hits double tops, and that is a 2-0 loss in my first game. After just one game's break, I find myself straight back to the Ocky for my second group game, where I face off against Jack Llewellyn. After winning the bull up, I find myself throwing first and open with a steady 57. It's a slow scoring leg from the pair of us as we really struggle to find the treble bed. I miss darts at tops for an 80 checkout, but my opponent also misses 3 and I'm back for tops for the opening leg. Inside on double top, inside on double 10, but I show great composure to pin double 5 for a poor 30 dart holder throw. We both pick up where we left off in leg 2 with some very ropey visits. Jack finds a 140 followed by a ton in his very next visit, giving himself some breathing space and leaving tops for when he returns. He goes high on the first dart, inside with his second, but recovers nicely to pin double 10. It's 1-1 and we're going to a deciding leg. Jack means business in the decider with a ton followed by a 140 to open. I failed to hit a treble in the first few visits, meaning I was chasing this leg. Some poor visits by Jack and a few trebles from myself, and suddenly I'm back in this leg. Jack is first to the board with match darts but misses all 3, and I step up needing double 12 for the match. My favourite double, and I pin it second dart, meaning my first win even after averaging 7 points less than my opponent.
After being unable to record my second game, which I managed to win 2-0 also, Game 3 saw me face Adam Nash. After only 2 games, I started to find a bit of a flaw with these darts. The heaviness of them was starting to take its toll on my game. And this was evident with the poor scoring start I made to this game. But after I hit my first treble, I then started to hit it more regular. However, Adam had a better leg and managed to pin double 13 with his very first dart. After a slow start to this contest, I knew I needed to improve my game, and a 140 with my very first visit in the second leg certainly helped the cause. However, after a treble 20 found itself on the floor and then a sloppy 45 the visit after, the nerves started to jangle once again. But one thing I have definitely improved in this year is coming back stronger when the adversity starts to show during the match. And with my favourite 116 checkout left, I hit the treble and single 19, leaving tops, which I narrowly missed. Eventually checking out double 10 in just 2 darts. (1-1) and needing to win the very last leg, I started off really strong, hitting back-to-back tons, and then later on in the leg, a massive 140. 40 remained after just 7 visits, and after I chased the double around the board, I pinned double 5 to win the game.
How you doing? I'm enjoying it. Honestly, I've not had this much fun at a competition in ages. There's no pressure.
I know.
And I'm throwing all the right darts in patches, maybe even better than I usually play.
It's a bit scary, isn't it? First game I've averaged 83, 79 second, and then I think 66, and I just lost my last game then. So I've played 4 games, you've played 3.
Yeah.
I'm same as you though. I am really enjoying the fact that there's 0 pressure on us.
The thing is, like, we came here expecting nothing. You averaged 66 in your last game. That was your worst average.
Yeah.
If I said to you before the challenge you'd average 66, you'd be buzzing, and that's your worst.
Well, I'll tell you what the problem is now, right?
you're
And it's a big flaw. My arm, right? I'm not joking. Throwing 44 gram darts it's a serious game. I've stopped practicing before games now because my arm is shattered. I feel like I need a load of food inside of me for fuel because at the minute I'm running on empty. How about you? I've won 3, lost 1.
You need to win your last game, probably.
I need to win my last game.
Yeah, I've won 1, lost 2. I can't remember if I played 3 or 4. But anyway, the GOAT scoring's really good. The first 9 average must be pretty good. I'm pinning trebles, I'm still a bit all over the board. But when the first half goes, I really fancy it, and you've probably just seen then. 1-2-6 for the match, treble 19, treble 19. I've missed a double 6, but I can follow a dart.
Question,
like Phil Taylor.
Question for you then.
Yeah.
Do you think it's due to the fact that there's 0 pressure on us? Because there was a bit of pressure on you in your last video.
I shit myself in the last video. Absolutely shit myself. Today I'm just having fun. I'll probably average more today than I did in the training like a pro video, which is ridiculous. It contradicts everything we've told you to do.
Yeah.
So pick the shittest dart you could ever think of, and you'll be better.
I've got 1 game left. If I win it, I'm through to the knockout stages. I think I'm not because my arm's getting worse.
Oh, just get on with it. Yeah.
I think if you win your last 2 games, you've got potential of going through, haven't you?
I'm gutted I didn't win that. The lad went off, and this will be in it already, but he had 180 in the second leg, and I caught him up in the last leg, sorry. And he gave it a little finger waggle as well, legend, mate. He knew the cameras were there.
Love that.
And then,
big play.
Mate, I hit treble 19. I just thought about his finger wagging and thought if I pinned double six here, I was going to, I was just going to, but I bowled it, so I'm having fun. Look at me, was I like this in the last video? No, in the last video I was like, oh, rubbish. Now I'm just going to use shit darts and I'm going to be great.
You're a changed man.
Yeah. Mate, come on, we're both getting through.
Last game, we're getting through.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Go on. Into game 4 and I face off against Callum McCauley, and it's a must-win match if I want any chance of getting out of the group stage. It's a slow scoring leg for the pair of us as we both have some really poor visits and only find the occasional treble. I find myself needing tops after a poor leg but manage to pin it first time of asking. Early into the second leg and I find myself with my first real look at a 180. First dart in the treble, second dart an unfortunate bounce out, followed by a beautifully stacked third into the treble 20. After that rare good visit, I really struggled to keep up with Callum and he started to pull away in the leg. He finds double 2 to take this to a deciding match. After a scrappy final leg, Callum finds himself first down to a finish, single 12, then high on double tops, but pins it with his last dart, and my hopes of getting out the group are over.
My final group game and a must-win pressure match saw me face Nathan Tugwell. And although I was evidently nervous going into this one, a ton early on sort of settled the nerves. Even though I had a few poor visits in the first leg, 59 remained, and after a wayward first dart, I got back on course and saw the last dart nestle in the double tops. This was by far the worst game that I had played so far in the group stages, and maybe the heavier darts were finally taking its toll. One thing that I have learnt when playing ADCs is to worry about my own game, and after 9 visits to the board, I was finally in striking range for the win and ultimately the qualifying position. An unconventional route to the win saw me hit single 11, single 3 and then double win for the 2-0 victory.
I'm through. We were looking with them. We are the goats. You're through big news. Do you want to hear some big news as well?
Come on.
I averaged 55 for the day. So the whole
whammy.
So have you seen the training like a pro for 7 days video?
Don't watch it.
It's
Don't
garbage.
Yeah,
it's literally, don't listen to us, we're rubbish.
Yeah.
He's picked the worst possible darts for me. I've averaged 55.
Listen, at the end of the day, right, do you know what? My averages started off with an 83 average for, I'm absolutely killing it today.
Yeah.
As I'm going on, I genuinely feel as if I've had a workout.
Yeah.
My arm's absolutely shattered.
Yeah, I can imagine. Get some DP on it or something.
I need food, protein.
So you had 4 wins, 1 loss.
Yes.
I had 1 win, 4 losses. But I missed doubles in so many of them matches. The last match.
A lot of yours have
Let's
won,
talk
didn't
about the last match. The last match, first leg, I was sat on tops after 15.
Yeah.
Didn't get a look back at the board. I think I averaged.
Ooh.
I think I averaged. He beat you, by the way.
He did, Adrian.
Yeah. Last game I averaged 68, so that got me over the 55 mark. But it should, mate, I missed so many doubles second leg. It should have been better. It was about 80. But that's the only one we didn't record. I played the best in it.
If you hit your doubles in this, you'd have got through. Because most of your games were 1-1.
Yeah,
and you had chances.
Yeah, mate, I've missed loads of doubles. The scoring's been class. Flatties with the tailor flights. I'm gonna have a little mess about. I'm gonna have a mess about with my setup, which I know we shouldn't be doing. I'm meant to be sticking to one set of darts.
Yeah.
I could be pro. But anyway,
you've done your challenge.
More pressing matters. Well, we've done the 55 average challenge. Don't need to film that one again.
Yeah.
But is he going to win a vault with 44 gram darts?
If I go and win this, right, I've never won a vault before.
No.
I've got to a few finals, never won one.
Yeah.
Do I think I'm going to win it? No, because my arm is shattered.
Yeah.
It's best of 5 now. So
what should we give to people if you win it?
if I win this, they can have whatever they want. But like within darts, you can have whatever darts you want within reason.
Not Omni, £200 limit in darts.
Yes, yeah, £200 limit.
So the new little edges, for example.
You can have them.
Should we say that? If you win the vault, we'll give away some Luke Little edge darts.
Yeah, deal.
Perfect.
Come on! Quarter-final time and a cagey affair with Dylan Cowley saw both of us playing some good and some bad darts. But after a tense 5-leg marathon, I managed to take out double 15 for the 3-2 win and ultimately the place in the semi-final against the gentleman Norman Jackson. And after a brilliant first leg, Norman saw off 20 in just 2 darts for the 1-0 lead. However, I played a solid second leg, taking out 74 in 3 darts. A nervy third leg saw me and Norman missing a few doubles, but somehow, after what felt like a lifetime, I hit double 4 with my second dart, which saw me take the lead. I started leg 4 off with a wonderful 140, but Norman's consistent scoring throughout the leg gave him the opportunity to get back on level terms, which he took with a solid 48 checkout. 2-2, and somehow I managed to sneak all 3 arrows in the treble 20 bed, hitting that big 180. Just 70 stood in my way. I hit treble 10 with my first dart, leaving tops, and there it was, it just snuck in the corner. Final, here I come. The superb Kev Lee was my opponent in the final, and throughout the night his performances were solid, so I knew that I would be in for a tough game. Made even tougher when 22 was scored with my very first visit of the match. Kev's solid scoring in the first leg got him over the line, taking out 28 in just 3 darts. This was a really poor start from me, but I think it was evident that the heavy darts were finally showing their teeth. My 140 masked some poor darts in leg 2, but ultimately a really solid 15 dart leg from Kev took him to the brink of victory. However, it wasn't game over yet, and I certainly wasn't going to chuck in the towel. And after some really good scoring, I found myself in control of the leg. However, good players are good players for a reason, and Kev was always on my tail. I had a slim shot of checking out 117, and after my first dart hit single 19 and my second dart hit treble 20, 38 remained, which I missed by a country mile. And with just 12 remaining, Kev mopped it up with his very first dart to win the match, taking the well-deserved vault win.
Wow.
I'm absolutely exhausted, you could probably tell from my voice.
I don't believe. I mean, you got bashed up in the final big time, but to get to the final, I mean, the averages weren't great. You sort of declined on the average all the way through the tournament, but in the final, mate, you got a little payout, gave it to a kid, fair play to him. I didn't expect him to get to the final, hence why I said you can have some Luke Little edge darts, and he's got to apologise now because...
I'm sorry guys, but there is competition in this video, and if you do want to enter the competition for a set of darts which you want, any set of darts under £100, then make sure you get down into that comment section below and tell us exactly what you want.
And hit the subscribe button as well. You can't get darts if you haven't subscribed. But I've had a really fun day. That's the most I've enjoyed, getting out the house and playing darts. Ever, I think. No pressure. Throwing darts I shouldn't play well with. I played well. He played fantastic. He had a 1-5 perfect darts. 180 treble 10 tops to end one of them legs.
Yeah.
Or was that to win the match?
To win the match.
Mental. That is unbelievable. 5 perfect darts. So we've both had fun.
I've loved that.
Yeah?
I have, but do you know what I need now?
Sleep.
Bed.